What a strange party we have here.
Good day.
You? So it is.
They think that we carried out the clues.
There is a man. He had
A lion.
Our coat of arms.
They set up.
Do you know where?
It was my. But it. Ah! They were. You should be looking for your old reflection in the marsh, strange stranger. You will find your past. Only then shall we speak.
A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes. A red serpent. A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes. A red serpent. The image is fading. I can't see much of anything. A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
These men have been dead for years. They must be the ones the old man was talking about.
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
What do you want?
We found the camp useful.
I told you.
Many died.
I'm bad. The marshes.
That doesn't seem...
Tifradi. But just
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual.
a ritual.
But for me, it
There, do you see the...
awakened the...
Oh, Oh, and
Quench a stone.
but you're still here.
We found the men.
Oh, too bad. The marsh is not here, Freddy. But you're.
How do you play the drum?
Oh, that's easy.
That's. I'm listening.
Each.
Quench a stone.
Water trickles on the stone.
This note I've is
Oh, but you're still here.
nothing. I shall leave you alone. Evidently, we made a mistake at some point. Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. It looks like an altar. The stones. That must be where we need to pour the potion. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it. is this?
Dear Dog!
You knew her?
Me the earth, but and he will...
Calm down.
Siora, what
I believe you. It was a
are
dog.
you saying?
Yes. As for your...
Fascinating. But what is the...
Enon Mirfred.
Enough to think that this...
And why is that?
I don't know, Siora. We need to learn.
You survived. You are a great... What do you...
You have set a trap for us.
It is true. I was hoping... You have seen... But you...
The ritual.
What are you talking about?
No one knows the recipe. And to rise...
It is true. I have nothing more to... You are a brave Onolman. You helped us, so yes.
What do you intend to...
Attack and destroy this camp.
And how am I supposed to...
My clan is powerful. Eseld of the Gaius Rad. You know how to talk to people.
I suppose...
That would be good. Meet us near the...
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed... Enon Milf...
The god of 1,000 faiths. He protects...
That's right. We know that the congregation... The Malachor could be a curse carved. After all, whatever. If there is something, or... We need to bring this even if we don't have a remedy.
Shouldn't you first inform the Mother Cardinal? I don't think she'd appreciate the congregation getting involved without her even being informed about the situation.
My fair cousin!
Constantine.
This sickness is horrible, believe me. But you have not come to hear.
Allow me to present She is an imminent...
Your Excellency.
You were part of Governor Buren?
Yes.
I can only imagine. I implore you.
I wanted to inform you of our progress in the... As you advised me, I followed the... However, they call him Enon Mil...
How can you be sure
I
that
saw it take... It is possible...
you are referring the entire continent?
But if it were true...
Katasak, my friend.
All of they done it. We would...
I fear, cousin, I won't survive for much
I
longer.
shall do all in my... I was already sent...
There is a way. A way so Enon Mil Frick go and find to be able to speak with him.
I had no idea.
You have not... When this has come,
It is a symbol.
I do not also.
Thank you, and thank you.
Greetings, Katasak.
Bertir
How is my cousin?
is filled for thanks to it would,
Now that you've seen...
but it's
Do you like it?
but
I must go.
wa owl.
Come closer, good people. You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever.
Diwed.
Hello.
Good day, Legate the Sun.
I am Siora.
All here, but you are... I am sorry.
I beg your pardon.
Here is the seal of Danae.
And so you are... Enter.
I give you warm greetings.
Your merchant his trust.
I seek a... We think that... And
Really?
he told me that the own...
Judge your intent. But even if I should do, for the part you... We must be...
What must I do?
You must go to...
And I suppose...
That is true. I hope... Go now.
What can you tell me?
It-
Am I...
we are-
I see.
The heart
What can you tell me?
that the world heals.
Can you tell me any...
We do and...
I must leave.
Qua awelem.
You have spoken to Glendon.
I was asked to pass...
I have never... It is...
Do you have any...
I only... One way, but I know anything else.
Nothing else.
Good luck.
Siora, do you...
My mother passed.
Did she tell you?
A little. I know that you combat if you are and there.
Look, these beasts are feeding on a carcass.
I need a bit of practice.
Watch out, Anadai!
Look at the basin and the symbols around it. Given the islanders' taste for rituals and enigmas, I think you should touch the water.
You were freezing and you had this empty...
Yes,
Tell us. Visions like this are...
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. I was high up and it was getting cold. I fell to the ground and spun. Suddenly I bounced. Then, just like... This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent love? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. On this stone, the sun is visible. This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps this stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. Here, this looks like a snowflake. Snow or maybe ice. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order. This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tir Fredi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Mil Frichtemann.
Ber tir to mad honor.
And so you ever...
A face.
Then you have seen that you have intercept. Finally, you choose the island.
Am I authorized?
If the only a...
I suppose that I'm...
I do not know.
Is he hiding?
He disappeared. The last there was dead.
My mother
Yes.
and divorced.
Dead.
I have already met...
That's so. It is said he is...
Very well.
Qua awalam.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then, all of a sudden, one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes. He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes?
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events, but know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The Islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By Islander, do you mean the Donegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, milady. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path. I was told to, according to the eye, not a soul. I heard an enormous...
And you ran all... Do you know precisely where...
No, not... The Islander said...
Why didn't you go and look for...
What? Alone?
I'm still having... But that's a quick... My cousin was quite...
His Highness was... I mean to show I wasn't... But your cousin...
That sounds like...
I am...
Dismissed, soldier.
Thank you, milady.
On Almanawi. It is time I returned to my people, took up the torch and continued my mother's work.
Don't you want to stay?
No. I have...
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
Someone or something attacked and tore everything to shreds. This seems all too familiar.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here. The tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Catasac. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks. This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Catasac and Constantine were going. But there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Catasac are amongst them. A crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Catasac have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Constantine and Catasac must have been visiting this place, perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight, but a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks. More tracks. Footprints. The ones who got away fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Our enemies!
More signs of an explosion. Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else? New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only corpses of our own men, Where could these other soldiers have come from? More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them? There are footprints. Only a handful made it up here. The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Catisac.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here? I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, these men come from a nearby camp. An old outpost of the Alliance taken over by the Coin Guard. They could well have decided to finish what they had planned in New Serene. These vials look familiar. Catisac used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick